Have you ever felt like the world is crumbling around you? That wave of panic when your plans detonate, your relationships fracture, or your career hits a dead end. It feels like you're in free fall and the ground is rushing up to meet you. We've all been there. It's a deeply human experience. But what if I told you there's an ancient, battle-tested philosophy that can act as your parachute in these moments of chaos? It's called Stoicism, and it's not about being emotionless or bottling things up. It's about building an unshakable inner fortress, a calm center in the middle of life's hurricane. Today, we're going to explore the Stoic way to stay calm when everything, and I mean everything, falls apart. By the end of this video, you'll have practical tools to not just survive the storm, but to emerge stronger and more resilient than ever before. First, let's get one thing straight. Stoicism isn't about pretending you don't have feelings. The ancient Stoics people like the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, the playwright Seneca, and the former slave Epictetus experienced the full spectrum of human emotion. They faced exile, political turmoil, personal loss, and chronic illness. Their secret wasn't suppressing emotion, but understanding it. The core principle that will change your life is this: some things are within our control, and some are not. It sounds simple, right? But truly internalizing this is a superpower. When things fall apart, most of our suffering comes from raging against the things we cannot change. A sudden job loss, a betrayal by a friend, a global pandemic, these events are outside our direct control. We can't turn back time or magically fix them. The Stoics would say our energy is wasted trying to. Instead, they urge us to focus with laser-like precision on what we can control: our thoughts, our judgments, and our actions in response to the event. This is your domain. This is where your power lies. The chaos is external. Your response is internal. The moment you shift your focus from "why is this happening to me" to "what can I do now" is the moment you reclaim your power from the chaos. Let's make this practical. Imagine you just got laid off. The initial shock, fear, and anger are natural. A Stoic wouldn't deny these feelings. They would acknowledge them, observe them without judgment, and then ask, what is within my control right now? You can't control the company's decision. You can't control the economy. But you can control updating your resume. You can control reaching out to your network. You can control setting a schedule for your job search to maintain a sense of structure. You can control how you talk to yourself about this setback. Will you see it as a personal failure, a sign that you're worthless? Or will you see it as an unexpected opportunity to find a more fulfilling role, to learn a new skill, to pivot your career? The event itself is neutral. It's the story you tell yourself about it, your judgment, that causes the deep, prolonged suffering. As Epictetus said, it's not things that upset us, but our judgments about things. By focusing on your actions and reframing your perspective, you transform from a passive victim of circumstance into an active architect of your future. You take the bricks from your collapsed life and start building something new. Another powerful Stoic tool for turbulent times is the practice of premeditatio malorum, which translates to the premeditation of evils. Now, this sounds incredibly grim, but it's actually a profound exercise in resilience. It's not about pessimistic worrying. It's about strategic preparation. Each morning, you take a few moments to think about the things that could go wrong during the day. Your car might break down. A project at work could fail. You might have a difficult conversation. Marcus Aurelius did this daily, reminding himself he would meet with meddling, ungrateful, and arrogant people. But here's the key: you don't just dwell on the negative. You also plan your response. You remind yourself that you have the inner resources, patience, reason, courage to handle these challenges. By rehearsing adversity in your mind, you rob it of its power to shock and overwhelm you. When something actually does go wrong, it doesn't catch you off guard. Your brain thinks, I've seen this before. I have a plan. It's like a fire drill for your mind. When the alarm bell of crisis rings, you don't panic. You know where the exits are. This practice doesn't make you a pessimist. It makes you an unflappable realist, prepared for life's inherent uncertainty. It builds a mental and emotional immune system. Now let's talk about perception. The Stoics believe that there is no inherent good or bad in external events, only in our interpretation of them. The same event can be a catastrophe for one person and a life-changing opportunity for another. This is captured in the Stoic idea of amor fati, or a love of fate. It doesn't mean you have to be happy when terrible things happen. It means accepting everything that happens, both good and bad, as necessary, and even embracing it as part of your unique journey. It's about seeing every obstacle not as an impediment, but as the way. The great Stoic emperor, Marcus Aurelius, wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Think about that. The obstacle itself contains the seeds of your next step. When a relationship ends, the pain is real, but that ending creates space. Space to rediscover yourself, to build stronger friendships, to find a partner who is a better fit for who you are now. The obstacle, the breakup, becomes the path to self-discovery and a new beginning. When you adopt this mindset, you become an alchemist. You learn to turn life's lead into gold. You stop fighting reality and start working with it. This radical acceptance is the ultimate source of tranquility because you cease to be at war with your own life. Finally, the Stoics placed immense value on a concept called sympathia, the idea that we are all part of a single interconnected whole. We are all cosmic citizens. When your personal world is falling apart, it's easy to feel isolated, to think you are the only one suffering. Stoicism reminds you that you are part of a much larger story. Your struggles, your pain, your resilience, they are part of the human tapestry. Remembering this can be incredibly comforting. It encourages us to zoom out from our personal drama and see the bigger picture. It also inspires us to act with kindness and compassion. Helping others, even in small ways, is a powerful antidote to our own despair. When you focus on contributing to the well-being of your community, or even just one other person, your own problems often shrink in significance. You reconnect with your purpose, which is to play your part in the grand scheme of things as best you can. As Seneca wrote, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for a kindness." So when your world collapses, look for an opportunity to help someone else. It will remind you of your own strength and your connection to the world, pulling you out of the whirlpool of self-pity and back onto solid ground. So to recap the Stoic survival kit for when everything falls apart, first, practice the dichotomy of control. Relentlessly focus your energy only on what you can influence, your thoughts and actions. Let go of the rest. Second, reframe your perspective. Remember that events are neutral. It's your judgment that causes suffering. See obstacles as opportunities. Third, practice premeditating adversity. Mentally rehearse challenges to build resilience and reduce the shock of real-life crises. And fourth, remember your connection to the whole. Zoom out, help others, and find strength in our shared humanity. This isn't a quick fix. It's a lifelong practice. But every time you choose a rational response over a panicked reaction, you strengthen your inner citadel. You become less a leaf blown about by the winds of fate, and more a deeply rooted tree that can bend in the storm without breaking. The world will always be unpredictable, but your inner peace doesn't have to be. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into Stoic wisdom. I hope these ideas offer you a sense of calm and strength the next time life throws you a curveball. If this resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content on philosophy for modern life. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What S1 Stoic idea you going to try? Thanks for watching, and stay strong.